many times our devotees don't understand the implications of dehino, smin, yathā, dehe, komaram, jovanam. Because it's stated so simply, sometimes we even get tired of repeating it, right? When can I give a talk and not have to say dehino, smin, yathā? I remember Prabhupada here in Juhu, over in Juhu. He had just come up with his umpteenth example of how you're not the body and how dehino, smin, yathā applies. And then suddenly he stopped and said, why am I always able to come up with these examples? Because I'm always thinking about it. Prabhupada is always thinking about dehino, smin, yathā. You know, it's Bhagavad Gita chapter 2, every new bhakta knows it. But you see, as soon as you concede that there is a self that doesn't change, although the body and mind change, as soon as you concede that, admit that, then everything opens up to the non-materiality. And then you have to decide, are you going to be a Mayavadi or a Krishna Bhakta? So therefore, what this demoniac propaganda is doing is shutting things down at the very beginning. There's no self, there's no consciousness. Take your choice. You can be softer and say, there is conscious awareness, but there is a conscious self, but it's produced by biological, neurochemical activity in the brain. And therefore, it is ludicrous to think that there's a non-material self, because that opens the door to understanding a non-materiality that functions according to laws we have no idea about. And we don't want to go there. We don't want to think about that. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, prastasmat tu bhavonyo, vyaktyo vyakta, sanatana. There's another nature. No way. There is no other nature. So that is the mentality behind all the confusion. We've got to shut down any possibility that people could think there is a non-material self, because that means there's a non-materiality, and things just will get totally wild and out of hand then once we let that cat out of the bag. So therefore, we're doing our duty, and we're locking this idea of anything non-material, we're locking it up in a box and throwing it deep into the ocean. So this is another way of explaining why this identity discussion between Muchakunda and Krishna is so important. Each one is establishing his identity.